morning, welcome back to my channel. It's morning for me. Right now it's about 9 a.m. so it's really early, at least for me. But I wanted to hurry up and get this filmed for you guys. So over the weekend I received my Juvias Place palette, and it's the Zulu by Juvias, and I really wanted to do, isn't this super cool? I really wanted to do kind of like I wanted to do a makeup look for you guys with this palette. I was going to do a first impressions, but I do already have a first impressions on a previous palette, or on my first palette for Juvias Place, and I think it's called the Nubian, if I'm not mistaken. So I have a feeling that these are kind of similar to, you know, the formula and all of that are kind of similar. I'm going to test it out right now with the makeup look that I'm going to be doing, but I'll post a picture of it when I got it in my Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, it's the same name as my YouTube name, which is Adi Ostalaza. I'll also include that in the description box below. And this is what the palette looks like. Very pretty. And then it has, this is what the inside looks like. Oops. Little plastic I fell out. And I think the colors are gorgeous. I think these are perfect colors for summertime. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Enough rambling. Now I did already prep my skin. I did apply moisturizer and I did prime my eyelids, and I used for primer this NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Milk, and I use this one because it's white, and I think it's gonna help bring the colors, the true colors out. So I wanted to do kind of a white primer for my eyelids, and I did just set that with a bone colored eyeshadow around the crease, upper crease area, just so that it makes blending these shades a lot easier. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. If you haven't subscribed already to my channel, make sure you subscribe, and also hit the notification bell so you are notified of any videos that I post on my channel. Give it a thumbs up if you like this video, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Thank you so much for watching, and let's get on with the video. There's no transition shade on here, so I want to go ahead and find a transition shade to use. I'm actually gonna use, you know what, no, I'm gonna use the yellow as my transition shade. I'm gonna play with colors. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I'm just gonna really play with the different colors, so it might be a little bit kind of an out there look, but you know, we're gonna wing it. With this shade right here, it's also the matte shade in this palette. I'm just going to go in with a more precise blending brush. Alright, I honestly don't know where I'm going with this, you guys, so bear with me. So I'm just kind of keeping this in my crease, and a little bit above my crease, just not passing the yellow. I want that yellow to kind of peek through. And I'm just going to go in with that same shade, and I'm going to do it with a flat shader brush, and I'm just going to concentrate that on my outer third of the eye. I'm just going to pack that on. These are so pretty, you guys. So pigmented, so blendable. It's just so beautiful. Okay. Now what I want to do is go in with that same yellow and just blend out all of the harsh edges. But now what I want to do is I want to go in with this shade right here. And this is with no Fix Plus, so we're going to give this a try. No setting spray or Fix Plus or anything like that. My brush is not damp, it's not moist. And as you can see, it is just going on so pretty. Now I want to go in with the lime green shade. It's like a lime green. It's not chartreuse. It's just a lime, you know, just a lime green shade. So I'm going in with that lime green shade. With the smaller, precise blending brush, and I want to deepen up that crease with the first shade, the green shade that we used. Let me quickly fill in my brows. I'm going to work on the other eye, and then I will be right back. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some tape, which I should have done first. And this is just going to help me with my wing liner. I've been struggling lately with my wing liner. I don't know if you guys have that issues, but geez. Wing liner is tough. It's not easy to do. This is just my WetNwild Mega Slim Skinny Tip liner. And I really, really like this liner. It's a shame they don't come in other colors. Like, I wish they come with a white, or, you know, like NYX has the yellow and the purples, and just really fun colors to play with. Go ahead and apply my foundation, conceal my face. That way I can finish up with my lower lash line. And as you guys can see, I did do my eyebrows off camera. And as I stated at the beginning, I've already prepped my skin. I already prepped it and primed it, and I used the Magic Lumi. Before I go in with my concealer, clean up a little bit the edges. Yeah. For the concealer, I'm going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape. And I do like applying a little bit here just because I have some darkness around my mouth. I'm going to go in with my Airspun loose powder. And I really, really like this loose powder. I like this loose powder because it's inexpensive, and it's you can get it at Walgreens, and it just sets my makeup so beautifully. It doesn't leave any of that white cast or white residue that sometimes powders leave. For example, for me, the RCMA no color powder tends to leave that white. I don't know. It's just, it leaves a white residue for me. I don't know. This one's more of a skin tone. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into that same Nubian palette, and I'm going to go in with this purple shade right here. And I'm just using a flat eyeliner brush is what it calls it, but I like it because it's really good for your lower lash line to get really close. Okay, once I do that, I want to go back in with the yellow, the same yellow we use for our crease, and I just want to go in under the purple. Just kind of buff everything. Okay, I'm going to give it a minute just so that my eye stops watering, and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, the eyes are done. I put on some falsies off camera, and I use the Ardell Wispies just because they're easier for me to apply and they don't feel uncomfortable wearing them. And I did go ahead and go in with some mascara, some black liner, and I apologize that I didn't film it. I thought I was filming it, and apparently I wasn't. But it's just, you know, falsies, mascara, and black liner. So I'm going to zoom you out. I'm going to finish up the rest of my face. I'm really excited on how the eyes came out. They're very dramatic. I think they came out really pretty. So we're just going to finish up the rest of the face. And the first thing that I want to do is I want to go ahead and, I do want to go ahead and contour. And I'm just using my IBY Highlight and Contour Palette. And I'm going to be using these two shades here. And I can't find my contour brush, so I'm just going to use, I guess I'm going to use this kabuki brush because I can't find anything else. And it does come out a little bit harsh with the kabuki brush, but oh well. We're going to work with what we have. And I'll blend that out in a little bit better. Yeah. I'm just going to get this sides of my face. I'm going to go in with a little bit of the loose powder. That's just going to clean that up a little bit. And I'm just going to diffuse it a little bit. I'm going to use my my blush. I'm going to go in with the blush, and I'm going to go in with the shade Luminoso by Milani. It looks like this. And it's a really pretty shade because this is those shades that you can actually wear with any look. It goes good with everything. I want to go ahead and highlight, and I'm going to use my WetNwild Precious Petals highlights. I can go in with a neutral shade. I want to try this purple shade and see how it looks just to bring out that purple in my lower lash line. pretty. I'm gonna go in with this shade, and it's just it's coming off a lot more of a lilac color. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I don't know. Probably not something I would wear for every day, but I don't hate it. This is the final look. I know it's a little out there. It's very colorful. There's a lot of color. There's a lot of things going on. You can definitely use a nude lip if you prefer. I just wanted to use a purple shade, purple tone lipstick, because I wanted to bring out a little bit of the purple under the eye. It does look a lot lighter in camera than it actually is in person. In person, it's more of the same kind of a deep purple shade as the eyeshadow on the palette, so it looks a little bit better in person than it does on camera. Just the way the camera is, it kind of alters the way the lipstick looks a little bit, and very colorful. And I got to play with my palette. I absolutely love these palettes. I think Juvia's Place has very unique palettes. I like how big the pans are. I like how pigmented they are. I like how smooth and buttery these are. So I'm really excited. I'm happy that I purchased this. I will be doing more looks with this palette, so stay tuned. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to follow me on social media. I am on Twitter and Instagram, and I'll include the name of my accounts here. And I hope to see you there. So thank you so much, and I hope you have an awesome day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.